Morning everyone, it's Mac from Simple Theory Gear. I hope that wherever you are viewing this, you are all doing well, you and yours are healthy and safe. So I thought I'd just take some time getting out of the house today, out in the woods by myself, to show you a beautiful Tomahawk crafted by Walk by Faith 777 out of northern Michigan. As you see it right here, let me take the mask off. Very traditional head design. It was one I selected from their lineup. They have so many selections. I think they have probably 15 or so head selections, whether you like a more traditional or whether you like a historical. And the difference between that is one is more Viking-based historical, and one is more Native American-based. And they have some French designs too as well. But the one thing that I asked for, I'm a huge proponent of a straight adze, and I'll show you that today. That's really what we're going to go into, not just the chopping. As you can see, I have a little branch here that I chopped down. You can see how clean that cut is. They have an incredibly sharp bit, just really spectacular. If you kind of know my back history, I've designed hawks before for other companies. This one far exceeds that in performance and balance. And balance is really a huge factor that people overlook a lot of times. Yeah, you want a heavy head for impact. You start talking about force ratios and of that nature. But if it is kind of out of balance, it may twist a little bit in your hands. And if it's too obtuse in the bit, it's not going to cut. That's just geometry. This one, let me see if I can get you a down the barrel shot, is just phenomenal. It really is. I keep using that word, whether in my posts or in just talking to my friends about it. And then the straight adze is different than one that I designed in the past. But in the past, it had a little bit of a drop to it, which was more of a traditional adze for camp carving. That I didn't like because I'm not really a big bushcrafter, and it didn't split the wood the way I want it to, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So give me 1 second, and I'm going to switch this camera on the other side of this branch, and we get to some splitting. All right, now when I talk about splitting, there's already a split here, which I'll show you in a second of why that is. And I like to use the adze portion. Now this is not the best setup because you can see the way the branch comes up. So what I'm looking at is I don't like doing splitting like this, especially when you get to really small pieces. It's just precarious for me. So what I like to do is drive in and twist with the adze portion. And then if, like this, if that happens, you can just easily remove it, come back down, and there you go. So now you have your smaller piece of kindling, switch it over, and as we keep going down, I just feel like it gives more control because you're not operating in that forward plane with the wood like this would be, and have to kind of cross your arms, and it makes it so much simpler just to keep going down, 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 down. So now, here you go. These are all ready for a beginning fire. And then, of course, you can use the adze for scraping, you know, in and prying open, digging if you're looking for fish bait, grubs, things of that nature. It's really great for fatwood. If you find a pine knot, let's say this is the pine knot like that on the tree and you want to check it, you can use, of course, the bit, but I don't want to ever take the chance of hitting a pine knot with really hard resin and rolling or chipping that edge. Keep the edge as sharp as possible for really when you need to cut deep, and use the adze or everything else. When you're digging a little fire pit, it's just perfect. So again, just an initial showcase. I want to get you guys, hopefully, some fun little information this morning. Go ahead and check them out. Walk by Faith 777, a great company. And if for nothing else, just for some fun shelter-in-place viewing. All right, guys, be well, be safe. See you on the next one.